Hello, this is Tori with LANDiO. We have a new property. It's 20 wooded mountain acres near the Cibola National Forest in northwest New Mexico. This property has amazing rock formations and rock outcroppings, lots of dense, mature ponderosa pine trees, natural clearings. There's water flowing on the property that would cascade and create these natural pools. You can see some of those here as the water cascades through the rock formations. This is the property highlighted in green on the interactive map. You have road access along the north portion of the property right here. This is called Alligator Way. You have roughly 715 feet of road frontage along Alligator Way, and the property extends to the north beyond Alligator Way. This section right here, this is about 2.5 acres this size. Then you have about the other 17.5 acres to the south. If we turn on the topographic layer, you can see the varied terrain of the property. You can see the path of the water flow there, which we'll show you in these forthcoming photos and videos. You can see in here that water cascading down these rock formations, which then cascades down and collects into these pools. And as these pools fill up, it'll then cascade down into the next area, creating kind of like a mini waterfall. This is a drone video starting out just south of Alligator Way on the north portion of the property, and then going through the rock formations and the rock outcroppings there. You can see the water pooling and cascading as we fly along this path. Right here is one of those pools of water that we just looked at, and you can see as it continues to trickle through this path. Again, lots of mature trees, beautiful rock formations and rock outcroppings. Here's another path of that water. You can see there's another pool of water right there. It continues to trickle through this area. Here are some photos of those rock formations and rock outcroppings. One of the pools created by the live water flowing on the property. Here's one of the open meadows surrounded by the dense mature trees. This is a view to the southwest of the Morro National Monument. Here's a photo of Alligator Way that runs through the north portion of the property. Again, you have about 715 feet of frontage along Alligator Way. This is a contour map. The elevation ranges from about 7,520 feet to about 7,600 feet. Property is located in Game Management Unit number 10, which is desirable for elk and mule deer, said to have some of the largest bulls in the state of New Mexico. There were lots of fresh wildlife tracks and droppings on the property. This is the plat map with the parcel highlighted in green. It's lot 149A. If we zoom out a little bit, you can see all of this green shaded area. This is all of the Cibola National Forest. This is roughly 300,000 contiguous acres of the Cibola National Forest. If you go to the map legend and you turn on the map features, you can see there are these layers you can turn on. This layer right here is the path to the National Forest North Gate. Now if we turn that on and then zoom in, you can see this blue line here. This is the path to the National Forest North Gate. So this is a private gate for the landowners in the Morro Ranch development. And through this gate you can access the National Forest on foot, horseback, dirt bike, quad, side-by-side, or other type of recreational vehicle. Go back to the legend and then turn on the east gate. You can see the path right here to the east gate. So there are two private gated entrances to the Cibola National Forest. Now through the east gate, you can enter the National Forest in a vehicle like a Jeep, a truck, SUV, some type of four-wheel drive vehicle, a Subaru Outback, some type of all-wheel drive vehicle. And if we zoom in, you can see the road. This is the gate entrance right there, and then the road runs all the way through the National Forest. So we can actually see the road. You can see how it continues on through the National Forest. And this road will take you all the way through here. So it's a desirable attribute to have access to the National Forest like that, and then not just access, but access that you can actually drive a vehicle through the National Forest. If we turn on the topographic map, you can see how that road is identified on the topographic map also. And then here we have photos showing that distance. To the east gate it's only about 2 miles, and then to the north gate it's only about 2.7 miles. If we go back to the interactive map, there's one other feature I want to show you, and that is the road to the property. So if we turn on the road to the property, see this red line here? This is the road to the property from the paved State Highway 53. This is also known as Ice Caves Road. This distance is just about 4 miles, and right here at the entrance to the Morro Ranch development, there's a private gated entrance. So here's a photo looking from the private gated entrance south along Highway 53. You can see again that's a paved state highway. And then here's looking north into the development. Here's the keypad where you use to then access this gate, and then you head north to the property. Also at the entrance are where the mailboxes are located. There's a volunteer fire department. You can see the street sign for Alligator Way. There are underground telephone and internet lines nearby. There are also electricity lines and poles throughout the subdivision. Here are some more photos of Alligator Way. Again, this is the road that runs through the property. You've got roughly 715 feet of frontage along Alligator Way. Here's a photo looking south along the road. Many areas have dense tree coverage, these beautiful tall ponderosa pines. Also there's open meadows and natural clearings, amazing expansive views, rock formations and rock outcroppings. Here are some photos showing that water flowing on the property. Here are some aerial photos. This is the north portion of the property. You can see some of the rock formations, varied terrain, the road through the property, natural clearing. Here are some drone images looking at the water flowing on the property, and here's one of the spots where it creates this natural pool and then fills up and then cascades down to the next location where it then pools up. These are Google Earth terrain views. This is south of the property looking north. Now we're east of the property looking west. There's a neighbor here that's developed their property, a neighbor here that's developed their property. Now we're north of the property looking south. And from this angle you can see those neighbors also. Now we're west of the property looking east. And this is southwest looking to the northeast. And then to the north you can see another neighbor right here that's developed their property. Here are a couple photos of the neighbors' properties. What we've done here in this image is identified many of those nearby developed properties with these white circles. So you can see that a lot of landowners here are developing their properties to varying degrees. Here are some satellite images of those properties. You can use a property recreationally, seasonally, live there full time. The minimum dwelling size is only 800 square feet. You can have accessory buildings, barns, corrals. You can see this neighbor here, they've got multiple structures on their property along with this one here. This person looks like they just maybe have like a single wide mobile home on their property. And this landowner, it looks like they just have a small cabin, while this one has a larger home. And more satellite images of the nearby developed properties. In this image that we looked at earlier, we pointed out the view of the El Morro National Monument from the property, which is just to the southwest. It's only 20 minutes from the property, hence the name, the El Morro Ranches. The El Morro National Monument is rich in history and incredibly beautiful area. These are actual photos of the El Morro National Monument. And then to the southeast, you're only about 20 minutes to the El Malpine National Monument, also an incredibly beautiful area, lots of rich history. There are lots of caves in the El Malpine National Monument. This is all publicly accessible land there for your enjoyment. You're only about 24 minutes from the Ice Cave and the Bandera volcano. And then to the west, you're only about 30 minutes from Rama, New Mexico. Rama has a population around 400. In Rama you can find food, supplies, there's a post office in Rama, some ancient cliff dwellings. You're about 35 minutes from the Rama Reservoir, where you can enjoy hiking, canoeing, and fishing. To the northeast you have Route 66, which runs through the cities of Milan and Grants, New Mexico. Milan has a population around 3,200, and Grants has a population around 10,000. Grants is the county seat of Cibola County where the property is located. Also, Interstate 40 runs through Grants and Milan. In Grants, there's a hospital, Walmart Supercenter, municipal airport, professional services, restaurants, grocery stores, pretty much anything you need you can find there in Grants. About an hour and 12 minutes to the Blue Water Lake State Park, where you can enjoy camping, hiking, horseback riding, fishing. And then to the northwest, you're about an hour and 17 minutes from Gallup, New Mexico. Gallup has a population around 22,000. In Gallup, there's also medical care, a Walmart Supercenter, grocery stores, supplies. About an hour and 35 minutes from Mount Taylor, which has a population around 11,300 feet. And then just under 2 hours from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Albuquerque has a population of over 500,000. It's the largest city in New Mexico. There's an international airport in Albuquerque as well. We have these 20 wooded mountain acres with the private gated entrances to the Cibola National Forest, priced only $49,900. All the property details are listed here on our website. The property taxes are only $291.20 a year for the entire 20-acre parcel. There's a $300 a year voluntary HOA fee, which goes to maintain the roads. You can use the property recreationally, seasonally, or live there full time. You can do up to 6 consecutive months living in an RV, camper, or travel trailer. If you'd like to build on the property, the minimum dwelling size is only 800 square feet. There are just some light covenants to protect the beauty and integrity of the area, which can be found right here by clicking this link. The nearest electricity lines and poles are only about 500 feet away at the neighbor to the west. Here's all the information about the nearby points of interest, along with links where you can find more information about those locations. We have the GPS coordinates with links where you can open those up in a Google map. There are over 100 images and this interactive map. If this property fits what you're looking for, please go to our website and click on this Buy Now button. What that'll do is add a deposit of $499 to your cart. Then click Checkout. Once you click Checkout, this window will appear where you can enter in all your information, then continue through the checkout process. Once the checkout process has been completed, this Buy Now button automatically changes to out of stock. We only have one of each property available, so only one person can place a deposit on a property. And we sell our properties on a first-come, first-served basis. So the first person that places the deposit on the property is the one that secures the purchase. That $499 deposit is then credited towards your purchase, and we cover all of the closing costs. The remaining balance may be paid by wire transfer, cashier's check, ACH bank draft, credit card, debit card, or any combination of these methods. We make the whole process super simple, and it can be completed in as little as a day. If you have any questions, our phone number is at the top of every page of our website. That number is 713-597-7670. That number also receives text messages. We have a live chat feature here on our website where you can communicate with us in real time. If we're not available for whatever reason, please send us a message. We'll respond to you at our next availability. You can also fill out this contact form here on our website or send us an email directly. Our email address is hello@landio.com. As always, we sincerely appreciate you taking the time to visit our website and watch our videos and view our properties and then share that information with all your family, friends, and colleagues. Thank you and God bless.